Hello again. Hello. I want to talk about choices today. Interesting word. Choices. Many of us, or all of us, have the option to choose. Yeah. We choose to go up, or we choose to go down. We choose to walk, or we choose to run. There are many choices that we can make. We choose to be sad, or we choose to be happy. We choose to be kind, or we choose to be mean. We choose to be loving, or we choose not to. So we all have a choice to make. We all have choices. So since we are giving the option to choose, the Bible says, broad is the way to life. Right? So we are given two roads. Broad is the way to life, and many there be that find it. Narrow is the way. Broad is the way to destruction, and many there be that find it. And narrow is the way to life, and few find it. So even in life, even in our basic life, basic ways, basic things, we all have choices. So we choose God, or we choose the devil. You have choices. So let me ask a question. Why do we make choices? Because let me say this first. Every choice we make brings consequences. So why do we make choices and we are not willing to face the consequences? That no make sense. Because I choose to, let's say, I choose not to cook. Very simple. I choose not to cook. But then me a complain say me hungry. What sense that make? When I could go and cook and have something to eat. So I want to talk about choices today. And choices didn't start with us. We see in the Bible so many stories of people making bad choices and people making good choices. We suffer the fate of sin today because of our foreparents. Yeah? Eve chose to believe Satan over God. And because of that, we are meeting it. We are feeling it. Consequences, choices. And so, as we see in today life, young people the choices they make. The choices they make. And the choices they are making today, they're not wise ones. They're not good ones. And I was talking with somebody the other day, and I said to them, you know what? Let's not talk bad about the young people of today as if they are worse than we were. Because in our time, we weren't so good either. You had 15-year-olds and 14-year-olds and 12-year-olds that were very outrageous, very bad, behave bad to their parents. And so let's not be quick to say these are generations of vipers, as if in our time we were so good. Maybe it wasn't that bad or so prevalent, but we were bad. We're not talking about which era is worse than the other. We're talking about choices. Because in our times, we made bad choices. And these last days children are making wrong choices. So we see that nowadays it's about guns and money and this and that. And let's not act as if we are living under a rock. I was watching social media and I heard about how many people got killed. And people are being killed every day. And I watch the life of our young people being snuffed out because of choices, because of the choices they make. And what I realize is that people are not learning. People are not learning. Because you would think that one person get killed because of the gun. And then you would think that, all right, people are going to get sensible and people are going to think that, you know what, I don't want to die. There's purpose in my life. I can be better than this. But no, they have made the choices that I want to outdo the other person. So it's like competition. Their choices is about competing against each other. And for what prize? There's a famous cliche that says that if you play stupid games, you will win stupid prizes. And so precious lives are going down the drain every day, every single day, because of choices. Why do people make wrong choices even when the fact it is pointing to the choices they make is saying to them that you are going to perish. You will perish as a result of these choices that you are making. And yet people are still making them. People are still making them. But it didn't start now. People make bad choices to their own detriment. I'm going to come back to us in this generation about the choices we are making and what it will cost us. But let's see if some people before us had made wrong choices. And look at the story of Jonah. And you can read it. Jonah is a little short book. You can read it. God's choice for Jonah was for him to go down to Nineveh and preach to the people. Jonah decided against that choice. Say, look here, God. You depend on your own, you know, God. You want me go Nineveh. But me pay me fear and go Tarshish. So Jonah paid his fare. And he went on the ship. He went on the ship and paid his fare. Heading away from God's plan for his life. And we saw what happened. Every time that you make a wrong choice, there are consequences to pay. We saw what happened. A hurricane or a storm started. And the long and the short of it, the men said everybody should call upon their God. So they were calling on their gods. And Jonah said, look here, the long and the short. Because it's not a Jonah story I'm talking about. I'm talking about choices. Jonah said, look here. Nobody with the long talking. Nobody make you stress yourself out. After the man them lose all their cargo and everything, trying to save everybody's life and to save the ship. Jonah said, I cause it. And me cause it. And he told them that he was running away from God. Look here now. You can't run from God. You can't hide from God. When God calls you to do a work, you will have to do it. No matter how far you run go, you're going to have to come back and do it. So we know that a great fish, they threw Jonah. He asked them to throw him overboard. He asked them to throw him overboard. And they throw him overboard. And they throw him overboard. And the fish swallowed him. And he went and he did what he was supposed to do. Choices. Why do we make wrong choices when we know it will cost us? Why do we? We look at another person. We look at Judas in Mark 14:10-12. 12 disciples Jesus had. But he chose to betray Jesus. So we'll argue that he was made for that. He was created for that. But I'm saying that the choice is yours. You can choose to cuss bad word, or you choose not to. You can choose to be a devil worshipper, or you can choose not to. You can choose to forsake God, and you can choose not to. The choice is ours to make. God did not make robots. God don't create robots. He gave us a mind and will of our own. That's why it is called choice. Everything that God does, He gives us a choice. You remember how I started? I said, two roads before us. Choose life or choose death. Broad is the way to destruction. Many follow that the road there. Narrow is the way to life. And a little drop of people follow it. Nowadays, when you talk to people about God, you are told all kind of things. You're cursed. You're abused. You're told all kind of things. Nobody wants God. But there are consequences to your choice that you make. God not force you. Hear what the word of God says. Proverbs 14:12. There is a way that seems right to a man, but its end is the way of death. You know a whole heap of things we do? Whole heap of things we do that seem right, but the end being death and destruction. The end bring pain and tears. It look good. It look nice, man. It look nice for get into the latest fashions and all the things that the young persons are carrying on. Just last week, people were coming from nightclub. Driving fast, man. Driving fast. You know what the end? The end was death. Choices. You know. You hear all the time, take time, drive. But no, you choose to drive fast. And to what end? If most persons who drove fast could get an opportunity to come back, I wonder if they would drive slow. Choices. Choices. There's a way that seemeth right. It look hype. It look good. Press gas. When I drive no full way. But the end will bring your own death and your own destruction. Think on it. It seems right, but is it right? It will bring death and destruction to you. Many are the plans in a man's heart, but it is the purpose of the Lord that shall stand. Proverbs 19:21. I make enough plans here. How many people have planned them birthday party and on the same birthday day they die? How many of us have big plans and God know in them plan there? Is God make you? He's a creator. He giveth life and He taketh life. He knows the number of your days. He knows when your time is up. And sometimes we time not up, but we live careless. So we die prematurely. There is many other plans in your heart. But you know what? It is God's purpose that will prevail. God's purpose. Choices we make. Choices. The ways of a fool is right in his own eyes, but a wise man listen to advice. Proverbs 12:15. Hear that? The ways of the fool is right in his eyes. How many times where we own God now, eh? Where we own God. Choices. You're not to eat sugar. You're not to eat things that will cause you diabetes. But you eat it, right? And now you hear say, you're going to lose your leg. You start crying. But crying won't help. The choices that you make. You choose your teeth and your belly over your health. So you're going to be minus 1 foot or minus no foot. And you might not have, they might take off the 2. And so many things. I'm going to use that as an example. But I could use so many other things. About the choices that we make in life. Some of you choose some persons in your life to be in some relationship. Mama said a man they no good. Papa said no talk to that girl there. And what you did? You cuss them off and you tell them say your life. You make your own decision. That same man cost your life, eh? That same man mime you. Or that same man will cost your life. Because when you're dead, you don't know. You don't know. That same person. How many times you have been warned about the friends you keep? How many times? But still you choose. You hear those are the wrong set of company. But you choose to keep company with them. It will cost you dearly. How many times you're leaving your house and you hear, don't leave, man, stay. But you choose to leave. Today, you end up in a wheelchair. What if you had listened? What if you had listened? And we could go on and on and on of the many times you have been warned not to go here, not to go there, not to be with this person or that person, but you choose. So we are crying for now. You make your choice. So stand up to your consequence. You hear, you shouldn't make this gamble. Don't spend that money. Because the money they are going to cost you. Wrong movements you make, a wrong move you make. You don't want to hear nobody talk to you. And you're going to spend half the last money you have. And now you're broke. There's no hope for you to get any more. So now you're sad and broken, so you're drinking. You end up drinking because you fret over the millions that you lost. You're fretting over the car that you lost. You're fretting over the house that you gamble. You're fretting over the good wife that you lose because of stupid things. Choices. So we make wrong choices, even though we were warned, and now we are crying. Well, it is said that God never destroys a city before he wants it. Before he wants it. Today, Jamaica is going down the wrong path. young ladies are out of control. They choose to be with the hype. To what end? To what end? The wages of sin is death. So we make some choose to do some job. We choose to sin, right? And the payment we're gonna get is death. But all is not lost. All is not lost. You are here in this video. You are here today. You're alive. You're alive. You miss the last wrong decision you make. You miss it by your skin of your teeth. You almost lost your life. Are you going to continue? Are you going to continue? The sexual escapade that you are on, you young man, you feel you're a champion. God going to stop you right in your track. Because you're flashing here and there and everywhere, and you're thinking that you are the God. You are the best thing since sliced bread. Come on. Choices. The consequences you will pay. That young woman who thinks because she pretty and shapely and well shaped and everything going on for her, she thinks that every man that tells her that she's beautiful, she must sleep with him. Going here, there, and everywhere. You have been warned. When you end up with a disease, don't cry. Don't be angry with anyone. You made your choice. Live with the consequence. So now you have HIV. Now you have all kind of disease. Now you are sick. And you're angry. Why are you angry? Who are you angry with? Who made you do it? You made the choice. You made the decision. So what is your anger about? Who are you angry with? You got to live with it. You made the choice. You didn't listen to your mother. You didn't listen to your friends. You didn't listen to those who made sense and gave you good counsel. You didn't listen. And this goes for anybody and everybody. The choices you make today, you will have to pay for them tomorrow. So if you are going to make choices, make good choices. Choose to do the right. Some of you are going to school, you drop out of school. That's a choice you make, to drop out of school. Now you turn gruff. Now you're looking at your peer. He or she is in a big job. She or she driving car. And what happened to you? You are rubbing out your hand mickle on the roadside. Or you are going all about doing all kind of things that you shouldn't be doing. And so you envy those who made right choices. Live with the consequences. Those who made right choices, now they are enjoying the fruit of their labor. You made wrong choices and now you are enjoying the fruit of your labor too. So let me encourage you. or let me admonish you to. If you have the opportunity, it's not too late. You have the opportunity to walk away from that toxic relationship. You have the opportunity to go and get yourself equipped and trained for your future. You have the opportunity to correct those wrong choices that you have been making. You have the opportunity. Why not take them today? It's not between you and anybody. It's between yourself. You. You can choose to do the wrong thing, and 10 years from now, you're sorry. Or you can choose to do the right thing, and 10 years from now, you're smiling all the way to the bank. The choice is yours. What will it be today? Will you choose to do good? Will you choose to make the right decision? Will you choose to be a better person? Will you choose to be a better wife? Will you choose to be a better husband? A better son? A better daughter? A better friend? A better neighbor? Whatever you are, choose to be the best person, the best version of yourself. You have experienced the worst version of yourself. Now turn around and start being the best version of yourself. I'm watching you. I have confidence in you. I know you're going to turn around. I know you will listen. I know this time you're not going to make the wrong choices. I know you learn your lesson. I know. I believe it. I have confidence in you. So today, I wish you all the best in starting on your new journey, in making right decisions, making right choices. I wish you all the best. And you know what? You're going to make it. You are going to make it. You're going to be the best person there is. You are going to make it. I love you. God loves you. Blessings. Peace. Remember, like, share, and comment. Turn on your notification bell. And for those who are watching my channel for the first time, welcome. Welcome. You are part of the family now. Welcome. And please subscribe and share the video with your friends. If you enjoy the video, don't keep it to yourself, man. Share it with others. All right? God bless you.